So the final thing that I've put together as a strategy is helping to improve my client's stress levels. So the third big thing that came out for me from the questionnaire is how stressed he feels. He feels he's stressed a lot of the time, not enjoying job, etc., etc. So there's a few procedures that can be put in place and that I'm going to put in place for him as a way of ensuring he doesn't feel, it reduces the amount of stress that he's feeling. So one way of doing this is actually increasing exercise. So putting more physical stress on your body can help to relieve mental stress. This is done by kind of making you feel more positive about yourself, makes you feel more good about yourself. After doing some exercise, it feels like you're making an improvement on your body. And also another thing is it leads on to helping you get a better quality night's sleep. So obviously sleep is a really important factor to feeling less stressed. If you have a really good night's sleep, then you're not going to feel as stressed and almost miserable the next day. So if you exercise, that will help put towards getting a better night's sleep. So if we actually look at action for client, the thing that I've put together is looking to go for a light jog 30 minutes every other day. So it's not too intense. Like I said, go for a light jog. It could even be almost a walk, a 30-minute walk, just to go out, get the body moving. It can really help towards making the client feel a lot better about himself instead of just living a sedentary lifestyle of just going to work and then coming home and doing nothing. Get out of the house, get moving, go for a 30-minute jog every other day. Should hopefully, in the long run, make him feel a lot better about himself and not feel as stressed. And also it's a little bit vaguer, like it's not as specific, but getting him to go into the gym as much as he can. Obviously he said he was very busy with work, but I'm going to encourage him to try and get into the gym as much as he can, maybe especially on the weekend when he's not working. Get into the gym and go through a fitness program that I'm going to create for him as a way of improving his stress levels. So it would be a mixture of cardio work and also some strength work with weights, just as a way of making him feel a lot better about himself and it's a way for him to get his mind off work and stress from work and etc., etc. So a second way of improving stress levels, a second strategy is the amount he's smoking and drinking. So try not to or reduce the amounts you smoke and drink alcohol. So a lot of people smoke and drink as a way of trying to reduce stress, but it's been scientifically proven that drinking and smoking increases stress levels in your body. So it can also make your stress feel a lot worse. So what I'm going to encourage my client to reduce the amount he smokes to quite significantly, down to about 2 or 3 cigarettes a day. I can't really tell him to stop smoking because it's quite full on. The amount he smokes at the moment is smoking around 15 a day. Just to say stop smoking it's too big a step, so we need to break it down. So maybe break it down to 2 or 3 a day. Try that. Maybe it might even need to be a bit more than that, something that I can talk through with him. Or we can start with that, and if it's getting too much, we can maybe push the boundary up a little bit. But as a way of improving his stress levels and also his general health, cutting down on the amount that he's smoking is going to be really, really important going forward, especially due to these symptoms of chronic heart disease. Smoking needs to be cut down because that's only going to make things worse. And also in terms of drinking alcohol, he drinks pretty much every day of the week, he said to me, so I want to try and cut it down to him only drinking on the weekends. So that will reduce the amount of alcohol that's going into his body and will hopefully improve stress and also improve his general health and his fitness, which is something that is going to be really positive for him. So finally then, a third kind of strategy for improving stress levels is eating healthily. There's a growing amount of evidence showing how food affects our mood and how eating healthily can improve this. So when you eat fatty foods, it can actually have a really negative effect on your body, not just on the fact that it's really bad for your body. It can actually make you feel bad about yourself sometimes eating it. So cutting down, like I've said in the slide before, cutting down the amount of fast food that he's eating is going to be crucial in improving stress levels, and also for his general health as well. So getting the right amount of nutrients for the brain, and essential vitamins and minerals, as well as drinking a lot of water, is going to be really important for him as a way of improving stress levels. So each meal he's having is looking to try and get the carbs in there, protein, vegetables, vitamins, that all of that together is going to have a really positive impact on making his stress levels decrease.